Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulil karim amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. My name is Khalid Iqbal and I'm the director of Muslim Family Services here in Detroit, Michigan. Alhamdulillah, Muslim Family Services is in the forefront of doing foster parenting program, encouraging Muslim parents and couples and individuals to volunteer to do foster parenting. However, having said that, whereas there is tremendous need for it, it's sad to say that not very many Muslims come forward to foster parent. My appeal to all our brothers and sisters here is to come forward, because one of the things that really affects us is when we get a call from one of the counselors, caseworkers, asking, we have a Muslim child, do you have some foster parent? And I dread this call because much of the time we say, sorry, we do not have it. I don't say it, but the reality is this. We say it, let me look for it and we'll try and whatnot. And if you look at historically what has happened to so many Muslims, and children that needs a good home, that needs a safe home in a Muslim family. According to statistics and according to UNHCR, UNHRC, the statistics is that there are hundreds of thousands of refugees, in the millions as a matter of fact, and hundreds of thousands of children who are either orphaned or have separated from their families, and they need to settle somewhere. My congratulations to International Institute of Islamic Thought, IIIT in Virginia, who is holding a workshop, a whole day forum on the topic of taking orphan care. This coming Thursday on April the 13th. And my recommendation is that we need to look at what has happened in the past. Here, there was a Muslim family, Amir family back in the 1990s, whose, because of the mishap that happened, their children was taken away from the family and were adopted by a Christian family. Today, all three kids that they have are Christians, and they fail to recognize their biological parents who still long for them. Living in the same state, same city, unfortunately, because the system is such. So my recommendation is, number one, to our imams, to our educators, to our community leaders, is education. I wish we can organize a series of khutbahs, a series of workshops, a series of programs discussing this topic openly, instead of debating it whether it's halal or haram, whether it's adoption is where it stand Islamically and whatnot. The children in the meantime needs a home. So education is one thing. Of course, research is a major part of any project that you do. We can bring in numbers from the internet, or we can bring in numbers from different organizations, but where are our Muslim researchers? The universities and the professors and our research organization should work on it and do research on it to put in a real number of where the issue stands and what the need is. At this point in time, there's not a single Muslim organization which is accredited as a foster agency. Not a single one. I think it's time for our Muslim organizations to step up to the plate and register so that we take the lead instead of depending on others. Because their whole concept is different. They have their own priorities, they have their own, and they're doing a marvelous job. I'm not questioning it, but it's time for us to take the lead. And then internet is a major provider these days of information and whatnot. I would love to develop a comprehensive portal on this topic of foster parenting and issue of children who are in need, not only here in America but across the world. And the last thing is, really, we need to understand how the system works. We need to understand how the Child Protection Agency system works. What happened with Brother Amir's and his family was pathetic. It's sad. It will make anybody cry. And this is one of the issues that I have. I have the whole thing here on a piece of paper that is right that we had for them, and also this other family from Tennessee where the mosque director tried for a whole 3 months trying to get a Muslim family to adopt the child of this system who was, for whatever reason, it's not a question of what the reason was, that her kids were taken away, but he could not find anybody. I think it's time for us to step up to the plate and do our part, because otherwise on the day of judgment we'll all be questioned when these children will come in and will say, we needed a home and where were you? Jazakumullah khair. Hope that you will join me in this effort. Please call Muslim Family Services or email us or phone us or whatever way, or come and visit us, and let's be partner in making this dream come true. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.